Hi there, welcome back to my channel, beautiful people. Today I would like to share on one of my stock pick, Catcha Digital Berhad, which has netted me a total profit of 87.2% within 3 months time. Let me walk you through my train of thoughts on how and why I bought into Catcha stock. The first time I covered on Catcha stock was way back in 10th of March this year, when it recorded a one-day massive jump of up to 40% in its stock's price on 8th of March this year. In this first video, I did share that I plan to build a position into Catcha stock when the price pulled back down to around 23.5 cents to 22 cents. I then made a second follow-up video on Catcha stock on the 3rd of April this year, where I shared that I have managed to successfully buy into Catcha stock on the 16th March this year at around 23.5 cents, and thereafter sold 70% of my position on the 21st of March this year, when the stock traded back to a high of 30 cents, netted me a nice profit of 27% within a week. I continued holding on to the remaining 30% of Catcha stock, and I did say that I would continue adding back should Catcha stock retrace back down lower to around 25 to 23 cents. True to my observation, Catcha stock did continue trading within range bound of around a high of 25.5 cents to a low of 22 cents from 2nd May until the 7th of July, which was about 2.5 months. And that was when I continued adding on to build up my position on Catcha stock. And I also recall when I made a buy call on Catcha stock on my second video, I did also receive negative comment on my YouTube channel asking me if I was trying to victimize others by recommending a buy on this stock. What I could say is, when it comes to picking a stock to trade, nothing is 100% sure win call, but more of a high probability call. Usually before I decided to make a buy into any stock, I would personally not only look for one factor, but more than one. That is 2 or more factors which are built in our favor before I executed a buy trade. Having more factors would increase the winning rate probability, but it is still not 100%, and some trades get to play out sooner and some take way more time. Like for this Catcha stock, though it took longer to play out, estimated about more than 2 months before it got play out, but the reward was a handsome one. My second trade on Catcha, I registered up to 87.2% profit within 3 months. But during these waiting periods, those who have followed me in this trade started to doubt and be fearful. And I did receive constant PM throughout this period asking me what had happened to Catcha stock and why was this stock price kept going lower and not rebounding higher. So all I could say is, if I see that the trade strategy is still intact, I would continue to hold on to it and even add on more to dollar cost average down on my position. But if some of the trade which I executed based on pure technical analysis without any extra factors, I would be more careful and decisive in cutting loss should the price went under the strong support level. That is why I always emphasize on spreading our eggs into different stocks via position sizing. When I bought into Catcha Digital stock, I knew that usually a stock which has been dormant for a long period, like for Catcha case about a year, and suddenly when there was a huge buying interest in that stock, there must be something positive and important brewing. Otherwise, it would not have attracted the interest of the big guys to buy into such a stock after such a long hibernating period. If we are to look at Catcha stock, this stock has been hibernating since May 2022 till May this year, and that's a 1-year hibernation period before it broke out to the upside with such a huge volume of 30.9 million versus its average volume of about 9 million. And I also dig in further into this stock and understand what the higher management was planning to do, which I did cover them all in my series of coverage on Catcha stock. And look at how, upon the powerful breakout, Catcha stock then retraced down to consolidate for another 2.5 months to shake up weak hands before it gets into its second surge up, more powerful this time after a good rest. Catcha stock broke out second time on the 7th July and surged all the way up with occasional pullback to record a total of 108% surge in its price from 25.5 cents to a new all-time high of 53 cents. I sold off my second position at 29 cents and the second half at 44 cents. So if you have watched this video till this part, I am sure you are serious about stock investing, and if you happen to be part of my investment mindset members and did follow in some of my bursa trade, do remember that all my trades are taken only upon full technical analysis and fundamental research with more than one factors play, and some trade may take longer to play out than others. And if there is any changes in the stock trade setup, should I need to exit from the position, I would surely share it on our membership platform. One of the best way to keep our fear at bay, in my opinion, is firstly, always start to buy in small tranches and dollar cost average down on a trade when it is retracing lower to consolidate for a second powerful breakout. And secondly, cut loss decisively by exiting from a trade when a trade setup has failed, able to stomach in the temporarily small loss. The aim is always to preserve our capital to be allocated into other high probability trades, and there are plenty of them in the market. So never all in our bullets into one high probability trade. I am constantly searching for the next trade setup similar to Catcha digital stock, and if I found it, I would happily share them on our membership platform. This is the end of my sharing today, and if you found value in it, do smash onto the like button to let me know. Comment your thoughts on this sharing if you have any, and always remember that you are greatly blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved by the good Lord. Ciao!